Little wolf. Can you hear me? No, you can't. Hold up. Hold up. Little wolf, my friend. Welcome everybody. I'm trying to... It should work now. Как дела? We are now in St. Petersburg, my friends. This is from Tanker River. I just quite randomly started this video wherever I could. How are you? Let's see, we're gonna go through some places and end up somewhere in the center, maybe suburban live streams are gonna be maybe tomorrow. I decided to come to have a full day quite easily. This is quite easily means one long video. Then I filmed Aurora. I live streamed from Aurora cruiser, and now you have second live stream. So this means taking it easy. All right. They were saying hello, and I was actually just speaking to the camera. All right, my friends. I am home. Hold up. The quality is not so great, but anyways, I'm home in Russia, and I feel amazing. Hello, Ri. Хорошо, says the wolf. Nice. We're speaking in Russian. In this topic, we're going to be talking about things that will shock you. Строительство is like building university. Not building, for architecture, basically, is behind me. There's something wrong with the internet again. I don't know, but let's walk away from this area here. Gazprom, yes, I have been reunited with my Gazprom hats. I left it in St. Petersburg home. All right, after this, we're gonna walk. Hoopa. I hope it doesn't drive too fast. So yeah, this is like the student apartments over here for those in the university over here. Huge building. I don't know what's wrong with the internet. I feel bad. It was okay yesterday. Let's wait it out. I hope we can wait it out. Hello, Ri. Yes, and we're back, I think. I hope this will continue. Oh, there's a cat. Cat. Let's feed it if it's hungry. Let's find it out. I have one bag of food, and in the center it's quite rare to see cats. Let's see if I can find it. Where is it? I just saw it. You saw it too, right? Orange one. Hey, there it is. Hold up. Hold up. I'm gonna feed it. Hey. Hey. He's somebody. He's a home cat. Hey. Hey, he's a... Oh, hey, my friend. Иди сюда. Ну иди домой тогда. He's got a thing around his neck, so he's home. He's a home cat. All right, he doesn't need food. Yeah, the bad area was bad. Anyways, we're gonna walk to a bigger center and onwards, maybe go through some nice rivers and stuff. But check it out. This is how students live. They have bunk beds, I can see. All right, let's not do this. Let's not film people's private rooms. But anyways, I saw from a bunch of windows bunk beds. So students live like this in some places. Depends on a school, depends on a city, etc. And guys, I actually met a cat. I said, go, all you members, please go check out member videos and pics. A nice little kitty. Here it is. This is me just 1 hour ago, I think. Yes. She came to me, I think it's he actually. Came to me and he was saying something, so I decided to feed him, and he probably ran to me. And check it out, here's another clip. I wonder how does this work. Yeah, it works. Nice. Go check it out in the members clip. So I just looked down and there he was, a big black cat with a little white spots on. Then I gave him food and he was so happy. That was a wonderful moment, and I came prepared. I had some food with me, but I didn't see him or hear him. I just looked down and there he was. So that was a beautiful moment, right? All right. Nice little shops here, but accessoires. Nice little shops. Cool design. So we are really close to a hip area of Sennaya, which is, well, you know Sennaya, also known as Notorious Sennaya. He have word that you have food. Yeah. He came, he probably ran to me from under a car from somewhere, and he was rewarded. And guys, I have so many videos that I want to share. I don't know when, how, and to which, you know, which channel of mine, because I don't want to do like I used to do, you know, overspill with my stuff with videos. This is coffee bun. Check it out. All right, we came through this side street over here. We're gonna go. Whoa, and yes, you can find places like this. Total darkness, but it's closed off yard. It seems it's fully closed. But it's so awesome that you can actually find places where you can, you know, kind of untouched in a way, and probably with a lot of history, because anyway you look in St. Petersburg, it has history. So yeah, we're gonna go past this place here, and we're gonna start off with the topic, guys. Yesterday I spoke about how insane was the trip from Helsinki to St. Petersburg. It took me 24 hours actually to reach from home to home. And today we're gonna talk about stuff that's gonna shock you as a visitor, first time visitor especially. So guys, push like. So first of all, I get a lot of comments. Let's go here actually. I get a lot of comments from people that Igor, show us the bad neighborhoods. And one thing is going to shock you. For example, we're now in St. Petersburg. There is no such place as bad neighborhood. You won't find it. You will try to find it. For example, here, dark places, unlighted places. Yeah, you can find it, but they're safe. Check it out. Here's a lot of memorials for heroes of the Second World War. And this is I think it's a school behind it. So yeah, first thing is gonna shock you. There is no, in a huge city of 7 million people, there is no, you know, like a place where too many, well, noticeably a lot of weirdos hang around or you're in danger. There is no such place. For example, the worst that I can give you, sort of, is the Sennaya Square. And actually, it's not bad at all, because you can actually, the only reason is that there's some hustlers and stuff, but it's nothing like that you would probably think of when I say about dangerous area in Russia. There is no such thing. So forget about it. That will shock you, and that would probably turn you into one of those YouTubers that say, listen, you can go actually any way you like. It's safe, safe. The same YouTubers that are attacked by some people that claim that there are, propagandists of some sorts. That's not true at all. And we're gonna go actually into this park over here. This is Yusupov Park. I think it's actually not free, but if it's free, let's just go inside a little bit. During the summertime, if you remember, guys, they had some kind of a performance here, a concert, but it cost like 2,000 rubles or something like that. That's 20 bucks, so I didn't go. Here's a London pub over there. Can you see it? Can you see it? All right, guys. Yes, it's free. Well, I think it's always been free. I don't know what I'm thinking. What is that saying? It wasn't free when it wasn't free when there was a special occasion. Guys, this place here is a legendary Yusupov park. And why is that? Well, it's because Yusupov was one of the richest people in Russian Empire, richest families. And this basically, guys, over there, I think it's one of the Yusupov's palaces. So this was just a private park for somebody. Can you imagine? Hello, Yelena. We just walking and chatting. This is a new stuff that I try to do. I'm inside Yusupov's private park, which is not private anymore. So one thing you will be also shocked, depending a little bit on the city, is that Russian cities are, even St. Petersburg, which is relatively new and built from scratch in 1703, it's full of different parks. It's full of parks and places you can chill. Oh, a cat. And yes, and let's give you a third one. Yeah, I don't think it's homeless. Or is it? Kind of unfortunate is that you will see a lot of cats in some place. There's two cats actually. There's two cats, check it out. One, and there's a second one. It's not visible with this light here. They're playing. Should we give some food to them? Hey. They're playing. Let them play. Alright, guys. They look fine, so I'm not gonna bother them with food right now. So alright, a lot of parks, safe parks, guys. No, so to speak, bad neighborhoods in the biggest cities of Russia. Sure, somewhere in Russia there probably is some, but it's a huge country. You will probably travel to one of the two, St. Petersburg, Moscow, or both, and of course maybe visit some other places as well. Thank you, Ree. And I heard here that Black Cat is feeling a little bit better, which is super important. Do you have some other news, new updates? I hope only for good news. And another thing is that, I don't know, is it shocking or not? One of the things that is shocking is that they say that Russian people don't smile in public. in a way that, for example, well, let's say again, in a way that, for example, Americans do. Well, that is true, but I would not say that this is something that is, I wouldn't say that Russians are rude or mean looking. That's something that's, you know, it's a stereotype thing. So Russians are not mean or rude, but they don't usually smile without a reason. And not necessarily if you talk to somebody, if you come up to somebody, they won't be like, yeah, sure, because you never know what the other person actually wants. So, yes, that might be shocking in a way, but the Russians don't smile that much. And one of the things, of course, is that people usually don't care if you're filming or not, except if I walk a pretty long time behind somebody's back like this. But it's not my fault and I don't care. My white cat is called Ivan Grozny. That's a nice name for a cat, I gotta say. Let's go through here, by the way. We're gonna go to the busy Sennaya Square, but I want to visit this place shortly, guys, and show you my one of the favorite spots over here, which is of course the Griboyedova Canal. That's is that a police car? Russian police car? Yes, it is. They have the coolest sound ever. It's like RoboCop arriving. He's terrible. Nice. So here it is. One of the. It's a pretty long, beautiful, awesome Griboyedova Canal. Oh, there it is. A little piece of it. And actually this is not one of the spots that you would go on a cruise by, because there are certain places that is restricted. Errol Wolf, you speak really good English, Russian. That is so nice. All right, we're gonna continue with the topic. What will shock you? It says this boat is called Dutch, that dark one over there. Голландец, Dutch, like a person. And yes, in Russia, cats are, people like really, historically, they like cats. People have a lot of cats compared to some countries in the West, but I think dogs are getting maybe even more popular. Things that will surprise you, that will shock you, is that nobody, and listen to me, nobody will think bad of you if you speak, if you speak English in public or even loudly. Nobody. It's a big city, you know, we're talking about millions of people. Maybe somewhere, if you're super in bad luck, some idiot, maybe some, but otherwise, nobody cares. People are more like interested. And interested means curious, and that means have a look at you. They will look at you. Who are you? And some people that like to practice their English might say, wow, beautiful cat and dog. Hey. They would actually might come to you and say something. For example, I was riding with expat American. Where is my mic? Expat American, and the moving to Russia channel Joe. Two Joes in anyways. the one from my Victory Day video. So I was riding the metro. We were changing locations, and they said we spoke English in the metro. And there was a lady, and actually filmed it. I think I filmed it for member-only content. And the lady actually started talking, "Excuse me, where are you from?" And they spoke a little bit, like a few seconds. They spoke a few seconds. And that's just because they are proud, happy. And this was always, not after 2022, always. They were happy that you are in the country. And the people are very hospitable in Russia. So indeed, that will shock you that you are not the enemy, no matter where you're from, but if you speak English. Moving on, guys. Let's go through Sennaya Square, the infamous Sennaya Square, as I take a sip of Russian cola. Where is it? Добрая cola. Kind cola. A local, Elena, in the chat concurs my thesis. By the way, if you want a good pishki, for example, yesterday we walked in the city center in Большая Конюшенная, and I showed you the pishechная place from 1958, one of the first ones. Here in Sennaya is actually one of the this is a Ginza project. But this place over here, and I did some videos from there, that's an awesome pishechная. It's also very popular. It's not historic, but I recommend you this place if you're in Sennaya. So this is the Sennaya Square. And the metros are over there and show on the ground. And here's location. I suggest you to visit. Что? She's wondering what I was filming. I said, what? She was looking very... This is exactly, guys. This is exactly what happened. Point number 3 and number 4. First of all, people are interested if you speak English loudly. And the second part that I said, at most, they're gonna turn around and look at you. And this is exactly what happened. Because I spoke English. And then I said, "Что?" A bit rude, maybe. A little bit rude. Just a little bit, not too much. And she said, "Nothing, just watching." Guys, I know what I'm speaking about. All right. Let's go across over here. So this, guys, is a so-called notorious place. This is not notorious by any means with the locals. Maybe you might see a little bit few drunks sitting here. They used to be worse in the 90s, early 2000s. This was full of shawarma places, full of them. And it's actually more busy over there. But yeah, this is a place where some bums might meet up. Not too many. It's also pretty safe here. Oh, it's safe here. You see policemen here once in a while. You see a lot of students here, foreigners here. Yes, Yelena, I know. But she was looking so out of, even for Russians, too much. She was looking too much at the camera. Not once or twice, it's like 3 times, and she stopped, almost fell down. So it was so too much that I said, "Что?" What? Because as if she looked at me as if even I was a little bit confused that it's something wrong, but nothing's wrong, everything is fine. All right, remember, guys, on Sennaya Square you have also the place where you can exchange your money. Edelwolf, are you getting cocky with your Russian knowledge? So yes, this is the place to meet up. This is, of course, a meetup of 3 different metro stations. So this is a really good spot to meet up because all 3 out of 5 metro lines connect here. Oh, there was a great bar there some years ago. Even the name was awesome. It was The Bar. Cool. In Finland, there was also a bar called Bari, I think, like The Bar. I used to organize events there. Parties, club events. Oh my God, this is beloved Peter. I love you, Peter. Alimbek. I agree. I can steal your words and use them as well. I love you, St Petersburg. Edelwolf, I'm happy. I'm happy that you do. So check it out. As you can see, I can see even a bottle of beer here because, like I said, this is as worse as it gets. A bottle. This used to be also back, I don't know, in the Soviet times maybe, a bus station. So this was like bus platforms over here. Nowadays it's just place for flowers and there as well. Another thing that is shocking, especially in St. Petersburg, not in Russia general, is that the traffic is pretty wild. Sort of negative. You gotta be careful. So you gotta be careful, especially crossing the roads. It is quite often that you can see something, happening, stuff happening. You know, there's a lot of people. That's because in Russia, actually, it's like unspoken truth, but everybody knows it. Is that in Russia, driver's licenses are passed not in the way that you might think. Meaning, if you pass it, it is quite normal, unfortunately, that you will actually have to pay for it extra, if you know what I mean. And if you don't pass it, it is possible also to get through if you pay a little bit extra, if you know what I mean. So, and that's quite common. That's like more common than the normal way where you don't pay anything extra. There's, it's more common. If you want to know more about cars, driver schools, check out the video. Just write to driver's license, Igor in Russian. You might find it that way. All right, we are gonna move on, guys. And yes, people drive too fast most oftenly. Most oftenly they drive too fast and dangerously. Not everybody, of course, but it takes one idiot to cause something bad. All right, you can see people chill. Right now it's normal day, but you can see here during the daytime, evening times, somebody, people with different kind of a status than normal civilians. I have been there in July 2.5 weeks and I miss Peter so much. Now seeing your video makes me cry. You are the most lucky guy being here. Thank you, Alimbek. But this lucky guy has to fight the system to get here. I cannot live without Russia. That's a fact. But for example, now, it always been quite hard to travel, to make the arrangements. But now, during these times, for me, it took 24 hours to get here. A place that would be direct way, which is not open, 370 kilometers, but it took me 24 hours. It's bad on the health. It's really, really tough. It's expensive, etc. So I'm a lucky guy, but I do not, there's no option for me not being here. I don't care about anything else. This is the place, this is my dream, this is my hope. So, that's why I'm so vigilant, and that's why I try so much. Thank you for your comment. And by the way, if you want to support the channel, guys, you can use Super Chats. All right, I'm gonna go towards probably Nevsky once again. As you can see, pretty chill, but Russia, you won't find places that are crazy, dangerous, etc. You might see places with a lot of cool stuff or out of not ordinary things happening for you coming from the West. So like that. Bowling alley at the shopping center nearby. All right, do you mean Peak or Sennaya shopping center? Probably Peak, I think. Yeah, it has more entertainment over there. By the way, that place over there, a little bit lights there, is from the window. That's a nice terrace over there for the summers. All right, there's a bank over here. Exchange money in the bank if you don't want to use exchange offices, that I recommend. Igor, did you say you saw cruiser Aurora? Yes, and I wrote you an email actually about it because unfortunately you weren't live to see it. I mean online, sorry. Hold up. So check it out. I filmed it live, you can see it in the live video, so YouTube probably just didn't even recommend you my videos, right? There it is. Guys, if you want to see the live version, you can check it out. The second live video on my channel. That was a live stream from the deck. No, it was 3 hours ago, Edelwolf. It was 3 hours ago. So, yes, I filmed a live stream from the deck of Aurora Cruiser, and then another thing, I also filmed the whole Aurora cruise on 2K, 60 frames per second. So you're gonna like it, and you're gonna like the 2K version as well because I go through the whole place slowly. But I hoped I kept my words. I filmed it, but unfortunately I cannot always make plans like days ahead. Right, guys, what do you think will shock you in Russia? I'm gonna continue with the topic. One of the things that will shock you is actually that there's a lot of rules in Russia. For example, there's rules about you coming to the hotel, and you think officially the hotel should make you the registration, right? But in Russia, things happen in a way that they're not supposed to, meaning that sometimes actually hotels might not do it. For example, I was in a hotel in Moscow, and they said to me, and I said something about registration, something. They said, we don't do that here. I was like, okay, but I didn't need it, kinda. I was passing by. I'm not sure, did I or not? But anyways, so that's which number is it? Case number 6 or 7 or what? All right, that's another side of the what is it? Sennaya. Yeah, you have all kinds of people here. This is quite infamous, I think, though. Let's go check it out. Let's go on this Sadovaya street. And by the way, hello, Anna. Привет. I think you asked me about Moscow yesterday. I don't think I'm able to. There's a ticket. Expensive buying on a 1-day notice. And there are Edelwolf, exactly. That's what I meant. They are compelled to register, but sometimes, depending on the location, especially the cheaper ones, they might not do it. So, but don't overthink about it. It's not like you will survive in case you will have a problem with it, but you probably won't. All right? What is it expensive now? Expensive is when you buy tickets even a week before the trip, or let's say a few days especially. That means 50 to 70 bucks one way. So it would take me like 100 to 140 euros round trip. And I would spend a lot of time just going there filming, and that's one day off from my days here in Russia. And I was traveling so much last time that I actually, hold up, if I do this. So no, I don't like it. So guys, if last time I was so much traveling in Russia that I need to be in my home city and not worry too much about filming or nothing. I need to relax. Even though this is video number 4, I'm quite easy to forget that I promised myself to take it easy. Like I said, this is video number 4 from today, and I left a little bit later because I didn't sleep for 40 something hours. So guys, it's tough, and I hate when this happens. Another thing, there's a lot of things that might shock you. I don't know, can you hear me? I'm gonna wait for this notice to disappear. Let me know in the comments if the internet is better, or did YouTube, not YouTube. Just bricks in Kazan, but that's miles away. Lol. Yeah, video buffers. I think now it's better, right? So as you can see, like I said, there's a little bit more people that are under alcohol, drunk, or that type of stuff. I must say there's a bar on the left side. There's a really nice bars on Gorokhova Street, one of the main streets of St. Petersburg. But I don't want to go in the bars. Plus, there's going to be a copyright. There's going to be one thing that's going to shock you. There's going to be bad internet in many places as soon as you get inside buildings. That's so common that I won't do it anymore. You go inside a building, the internet disappears. And actually, if you go to the right side on this, I think it's Gorokhova, right? Right? Inside there's a really cool hallway, which is called the most magical, mystical place in St. Petersburg. All right, guys, watch closely what kind of people you see here. Hello, Lauri. Welcome, guys. We're talking about the most shocking things in St. Petersburg. But listen, even here, if there's not a lot of, but in this place here in Sennaya, if you see some drunks and stuff, they won't bother you in a way that they might in certain Western countries. They might. Another thing that will shock you in big city like St. Petersburg, you can always find tons of shops that are 24 hours open. You all can find drugstores that are open around the clock. And another thing that will shock you, maybe more than any else, is that you will find not boutique, flower shops that are open 24/7. And not just city center, and I mean like all the way to the city outskirts. I could say even especially on the city outskirts, because that's where most people live. Check it out. Everything for 600, that's $6. Here, I don't know, will it shock you or not? You can see people that's gonna sell you unofficial cigarettes, because we're near Praha, guys, Praha market. I will not go there now. It's a pretty rough looking place. You will find people that sell all kinds of cigarettes unofficial. I don't know where do they get them from. Another thing, guys, that came to my mind looking at this lady and some ladies at the window restaurant, sitting at the window, you will be amazed and maybe even shocked how international the city is. For example, here you can see so many people from Caucasus area, people from Arabic countries, especially as a part of community. And I'm not talking about tourists, nothing. I'm talking about, people living as a part of the community. You'll be amazed that when you say that you think Russians are all white. And well, Russians has 150 minority groups around Russia, the ones who are part of Russia, and then there's of course immigrants, a lot of immigrants, millions of them actually, like in St. Petersburg alone. Here is the spot where you can buy a lot of fake products. Gucci is everything. It's all here on a Praha area. And that is normal, nobody cares. Yes, men buy especially flowers for women because that's the best way to soothe your Russian wife. And I speak on behalf of every man in Russia. And the place here might look a little bit, I don't know, does it look dangerous or not? I don't know, I don't feel it. But you can go inside, and guys, and I walk there like during the nighttime even. I walked this place even during the nighttime with no people around. If you remember some of the live streams during the last winter, it was crazy. Sure, I felt a little bit on edge, but it was fine. And actually, there were people I met, they were friendly. Because I got lost in this Praha market, by the way, if you remember. 18 months from my last visit. When was it? 18 months. But anyways, you can travel here. There's thousands of people travel weekly from Narva, from Finland, coming from Finland to Narva, etc. And you can hear a lot of people say that, disappointed to travel that long, but many people have many reasons. April 23rd. All right, Aimo, you need to get here. This place is better than ever. This is one of the busy streets of St. Pete, but especially for cars. So we covered a lot of things, by the way, minor things. I think they are important. Do you guys want to suggest any other topics I can talk about, speaking about what will shock you while in Russia as a new traveler or older traveler? I can tell you one more, I just came up with it. Hold up. This music is always super, super loud here. Super loud. Yo, let's not gonna give it the copyright. We're gonna rock around the clock. Around the clock tonight. Guys, it will shock you. In Russia, you can hear Western music, and it's not hated. On the contrary. But one thing that will actually shock you, that it's not Russian entertainment business and people like, hold up. She's singing. Hold up, what's she singing? You can see, that will shock you. People are emotional in Russia. They show their feelings. So if people are happy, they can actually just dance and they do not care about anybody. I couldn't do that. Raymond Tube says, in December I will be 1 year since my first visit. Not a single day that I don't think about returning. Wow, beautiful words. That is really, really beautiful. Somehow, almost romantic. Check it out. Can you read this? Velosipede. Bikes. All right, guys. A lot of things. I like that guy. Who? I could sing Katyusha while walking and not be stared at as I'm in USA. Lol. I think many people wouldn't even know what are you singing. You know, people don't know. Oh, check it out. Chanel, Hermes, Brandy, Dior, Fendi. And no, trust me, it's not official shop. Far from it. This is the corner of market. All right, and what I was saying, guys, about being shocked in Russia. Oh my God, I forgot about it. Hello, Raymond Schmidt. Hello, Igor. I'm hoping to be back in Moscow next April. Nice. Looking forward to having a few beers with you. I hope I'm in town, Raymond, for sure. I hope I'm in town. So there's a lot of little things. I usually like to think about smaller details. Smaller details, because we can talk, well, I did talk about smiling things, but still through the ordinary life. I like to think about this, even this topic, in a way that I just described. Hope you enjoy the walk. Remember to push like. This is, by the way, military, some kind of academy maybe, I'm not sure. I think so. I forgot which one is it. We're gonna see it in just a bit. This is already Gostinny Dvor, by the way. It's the first side shops, and you can come in through outside, or you can just walk in a circle. You see, these are actually cannons inside. Look at this. I'm not gonna stick my camera there because, wow, beautiful. There's a nice bar on Nevsky that I filmed. I haven't released it, but anyway, a rock and roll bar. And same thing again. If I go inside, we're gonna lose the internet. So yeah, secret agents. Next year will be another video with Eddie. But hold up, I will do another video with Eddie and remove the hat and glasses. Or cool. Guys, I'm happy you guys are here. I can go on and on if I focus on the topic again, because I try to be on topic, but also try to, enjoy the city life with you while I'm drinking Coke, Russian Coca-Cola. This is the second bottle, also in this Sadovaya neighborhood. Second bottle in the city with millions of people. What I'm trying to say is that it's super clean. Check it out. Готовим на пару. We are steamed cuisine. So this is super healthy because everything is prepared on steam. Cafe na para. Yes, I know it. You'd be amazed. Another thing, maybe shock you, maybe not, is that it's a restaurant day for people across the week. It's not only like on weekends. People go eat, and that's why restaurants are open throughout the week. Yelena, is it good? I've never been there because my wife wants to go there, but somehow it doesn't look super tasty. I don't know what is the cuisine, Let me know. Oh, here's some good stuff. 7,000. That's not that expensive. That's $75 for a tripod. All right, let's go across here. And I mentioned already, guys, that you'll be shocked that actually the unsafest place relatively is actually the streets. What was that? So yeah, but you won't notice it. I haven't noticed it. I can see that sometimes the taxi driver drives like crazy. Sometimes I can see, well, often see in the news or like Instagram sites for youth, for St. Petersburg or Moscow, always some news that some horrific stuff happens. So that's why I know that it's quite relatively, crazy. We're on the side of Gostiny Dvor. Of course, even now you can see it's Russian, English, and Chinese. This is not super popular spots anymore. These are like smaller shops, designer shops, that type of place. I don't know, will it shock you depending on you on the country, but in a bigger shopping malls, you might, or especially if you go to some places where, or let's say events places, you will be always, there will be always, hold up, where's my mic? There will be a security check. So I went to Aurora today. Hold up again. Let me use this. So I went to Aurora today, and even there, because it's a museum, so they checked my bags and checked everything. They said put it in a locker, which is usually free. But I said actually, when I came to think of it, that I didn't. I was not gonna do it because I was like, hey, I need my stuff. This is for a camera. So then they said, oh, actually, just the water. You cannot bring the water in. I was like, fine. So yeah. All right, we are in front of Gostiny Dvor finally. Nevsky, guys. We won't walk it all the way. Oh, some military police here. Or not military. This is National Guard, which is normal sight here for safety, but especially here because there's sometimes there were some demonstrations or that type of stuff, illegal ones. That's why. So yeah. What I was saying. Oh, a band, the music, nice. We're gonna hear that again. This is Thursday, and we still hear some music. In St. Petersburg, you will be shocked how many people are actually enjoying music like full-heartedly on the streets of St. Petersburg. Here you don't need to go to a special bar and stuff. You can actually enjoy great music and arts right on the outside, and you can pay or not pay for the act. Usually it's supposed to be, you're supposed to give a little bit if you can. But so yes. Let me show you a little bit more of the street over here. Ivan the Terrible. Guys, the winter is approaching. Soon this all will be in Christmas lights. This place always has a huge Santa Claus, Father Frost standing here. Then there's a Christmas tree. You'd be shocked how many Christmas trees there are actually. In every major shopping mall has a Christmas tree. Every square, tons of it. Russia is so beautiful during the winter time. Of course, especially big cities. If the city doesn't have the money, smaller cities, so of course it's you can see that. Would you go to Cafe Zinger? It's interesting. I've been there live as well. But let's see. Do you guys want me to? He said hello to them. Or to the bus. I don't know which one. A lot of bikers. Here's an Armenian church, by the way. Yelena adores winter decorations. Yeah, it brings a lot of light. Guys, I don't know why you're so crazy about Cafe Zinger. It is cool if you have one of the 3 good seats. But if you don't, you don't. But yeah, I can go there maybe. Let's see. It's up ahead anyways. Артем, спокойной ночи. Артем, come on, man. Come on, man. Well, I came here again because I'm going somewhere and there's you can see some music. I can go to a side street as well. I've been there already and I might do it now, but I'm also looking at the people who are commenting. And speaking of Nevsky, actually, my plan was to go to Italiansky Street. I'll really like it. And like I said, I'm gonna go to the outskirts of the city for a live stream tomorrow. Probably, unless I go to another city. Well, there is some cafes on the Litani, for example, as well, Litani, but it's I don't want to go. Once again, I was offered the freaking, you know what, alone. I'm not a lonely man, I'm working, guys. Edo Wolf, me too. So, actually, and yes, Edo Wolf, I stopped watching him a long time ago as well, like totally. I don't know, there's some kind of oh, they stopped music now for us. Anyways. We're gonna go, I'm gonna go to, back to Griboyedova. And then I'm gonna turn to Italianskaya, guys. I'm gonna do a little zigzag over here. But actually, one of the places that I really wanna visit, film, but it's central area. That's Mayakovskaya neighborhood. Guys, check out the map. Somebody write just a map. They should come up the link to the map, my interactive map with all locations, inside the building, outside the building, all that good stuff. And I read Artyom's comments. I didn't notice that it's in. I didn't even notice that it's in Russian. Because it's just in one take. Are you close to Malaya Sadova Street? Yeah, I was there yesterday. No, it's Malaya Morskaya. Malaya Sadova, yes. Well, actually, no, not anymore. It's over there. Yeah, it's over there. So we passed it. Yelena, I agree. I agree, but the words part is very rude, mainly because of his inability to understand when viewers are telling him a joke. Yeah, but literally, I don't care. I do my own thing. In a normal way, I believe in a collaboration. That's what we do with different expats in Russia. I'm, I think, the only like a foreign traveler YouTuber about Russia. But I love to do stuff with the expats. They have a lot of info. We understand a lot of things, so it's really nice. All right, guys, I'm gonna go to a singer locations. 5 seconds, not gonna run through. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to that direction. I'm gonna see the perfect, beautiful Church of Spilled Blood. So it's 50 seconds before we have time to come here. Oh, the smell of coffee from here. There's tons of places here by. Yeah, I can go to a singing cafe. I won't buy anything, probably. I thought I might come a little bit earlier back home, and maybe we could do a night stream from the neighborhoods. From the neighborhoods, guys. Yeah, Artyom, I don't know what you're talking about. I always do my best. Well, Anna just said she likes Italiansky also, but it's very quiet street. I'm gonna go there. We're gonna visit Church on Spilled Blood, and then we'll go. And then maybe to Italiansky, yes. Then I'm gonna go back to my neighborhood. I really hope for I wish that I could, not wish, I hope, I can't wait to get back to doing a like suburban live stream from the neighborhood at night. Night neighborhood, do you remember, guys? Italiansky means Italian in Russian. All right, beautiful, guys. And this here is, of course, the long-awaited singer house. Let's go inside for a walk. Yes, Edelwolf. For example, Gloria, you as an Irish person would be, if this, well, the Irish street would be called Irlandsky or Irlandskaya ulica. All right, let's go inside. Quick visit, guys, to the singer house of books. Dom kniги, guys. Yes, Gloriansky streets. All right, guys, let's do a quick walk around. Maybe we'll find something cool. And remember, guys, ooh, a cat, Russian. Каналы, реки, мосты. Canals, bridges, and rivers. All right, guys, welcome to the beautiful Dom Kniги Singer House live stream. So yeah, I remember we bought, well, you guys bought, and technically it was especially Black Cat who bought for me to buy a book about the last Tsar. It's still on beautifully on my whoa, check it out. It's still in my room. Check it out. These is chocolates, actually, tourist chocolates. This is a very touristy place, guys. It's beautiful, but it's all right. And this is excellent, like a tourist shopping case, not just for books. Here you have sometimes writers. Whoa, check it out. As I was saying, writers meet up. Red partisans. It's delicious. All right. Historia Rossica. All kinds. I love. My favorite theme is history, of course. I love history. And here's for my Finnish subscribers, Muumit, Muumin. Story anti-stress, anti-stressful book. All right, guys. We're now inside our Gazprom hats inside Debunking, and we're gonna check out the Singer Cafe because you wanted me to. Oh, Mari, indeed, I'm sure there is. But hold up, let's go through here now. Speaking of Chanel, because we went to, what was it? We saw Chanel today at Sennaya Praha. The stuff here is really, really nice. So once you're here, please go check it out. This is a place to be for tourists and Russian tourists, international tourists. Прогулки. Whoa, this is a book for me. Прогулки по неизвестному Петербургу. Walks in the unknown St. Petersburg. And trust me, guys, I'm Russian speaking, but it would be easier for me to read in English and Finnish, especially Finnish. How much is it? $9. All right. Walks in St. Petersburg. And this is more excursions for walking tourists once again, and this is like 800 probably. This is 700. All right. But one of my subscribers, was it the Yelena or somebody else? I forgot. Told me about Litene, the bookstore at Litene. It was amazing. It was way better than this, actually. It's not as historical, but as a bookstore, it was better. All right, here we are. Check it out. Like I said, the spots are not available. Well, this is, but this is without the view to the, of course, to this view over here. Well, it is, but backwards. And here's the cafe. You can go to a proper cafe over there or not. And there you have a beautiful different pastries, cakes, with the extra 100 to 200% price increase. Yeah, very nice view. I love it as well. Let's check it out one more time. Here it is. Yeah, this is the Singer Cafe, guys. Debunking. You can use the hashtag here as well. And it's really hot over here, actually. All right, guys. Let's go back out. We have some side tables here as well. Over here as well. Nice. And it continues much, much longer. Oh, Ruska Poesia, Russian poets, poetism of the 8th, 10th, 15th, 18th century. Whoa, discounts 35. Oh, 35% off. Do we have anything that hits my eye? Nah. Poetry, yes. Poetry, yes. Thank you so much. All right, guys. Oh, yes, these books here. You can hear it is St Petersburg, but this is like the very, very generic stuff for like 100% tourists. I'm of course more advanced. It's a hard 20 bucks hard cover. La Veuve Tars, this is in French. La Croisière Fluviale de Moscou à St Petersburg. Pietari, this is in Finnish. And another one. I bought one for discount. It was a little new stuff for me. 800 bucks rubles. It's a new version. But you know, once again, this is very, very standard stuff. This is 600 bucks. Beautiful. There's nothing for me. I want to do, you know, I'm already in the phase that I need to, you know, prigrade, travel, explore the more secret places. All right, guys, that was Dom книги. Спасибо. All right, guys, let's go check out. Let's go for once on this street over here. Artyom, you stayed. You actually stayed. Here it is. This book is something that I need. Dvarцы. Because I have an whole series of palaces that I filmed. And once I film every room like excursion. So that is something that I need to find. But by the way, many of the palaces are not public. That's the problem. Well, some. Not everyone is like Yusupov Palace, Stroganov Palace. So this is the quieter side of this Griboyedova embankment. Artyom, ладно. Guys, here is once again a striptease joint over here. Hope nobody gives me no freaking coupons, because it's annoying, guys. Because it looks like if I look the part. Coffee like. All right, guys, we are walking towards the Church of Spilled Blood. I think it would be nice to have a little bit of, let's say, a whiskey. Who's down for a whiskey? Like and subscribe. Maria, thank you. Marie. Kanaalin arvoitus. Toi kuulostaa tosi lähellä, tosi epäilyttävältä. The mystery of canal. I said it sounded really suspicious. You gotta listen to Poem to the Memory of Sergei Yesenin. Or is it Poem to the Memory of Sergei Baklikov? Sorry. All right, guys, this is Italianska Street. No, this is Engineer Street. Инженерная Street, and it connects to Italianska Street, so-called Russian Broadway, or St. Petersburg's Little Broadway. All right, Igor, you look like you need a pamphlet. That's insulting, like seriously, because I can sometimes see from the side of my eyes that, you know, they're looking for it and preparing the paper, like, nah, no, sorry, not. First of all, I'm streaming. The hell, I need some flyers. Plus, these are people usually don't want to be on the camera. So it's so weird. Too touristic. This street, or which, what do you mean? I love now that it's so quiet, actually. Evening mood. Check out how still the water is. Raymond, none taken, it's so good. This one, yeah, it is, but it's also very epic, guys. There's one place that I really would like to compare. For example, for me, the one on near Technologisk Institute, I forgot the name of it, Izmailovsky Cathedral. It's one of my favorites. I just saw it, and actually I did not upload a picture for you to see. I might do it for community post then. So it's so nice. I want to go there, but it's not actually as hip place at this time. You know, people walking just past, buying stuff, going home, driving home, right? And it's not windy at all anymore. Yesterday it was crazy, as you remember. It was crazy windy. All right, guys. And what time is it, by the way? Oh, it's 9:30. We're gonna wrap this up as soon as we enter. Because from Italianska Street, I'm able to go to actually, sorry, that was Italian Street. This is Engineer Street. So I mixed it up a bit. Sorry. Whoa, what a barb. Yes, and that, of course, is the Russian Museum of Russian Arts. It's amazing. One of the palaces, actually, it's Mikhailovsky Palace. And notice there's Mikhailovsky Palace, Mikhailovsky Castle, and one other Mikhailovsky, I forgot what. That's by the way, we forgot the main topic, guys. Usually in these videos, I talk about the video's topic in the beginning, and then we wander off. And I think it's actually okay. But you'd be amazed, shocked actually, that you're gonna hear a lot of people interacting with each other in a friendly way, or like having discussions, maybe short ones, maybe with unknown people. That's quite normal. If you have something to say, standing looking at something common, one interest on front of you both, you can start a discussion, and it's really normal. And that's why, for example, I haven't released that video yet from Tver, almost a year ago, that I had a discussion with a babushka inside a random building, which I actually went in unauthorized. Yeah, this is creepy kiosk. You should turn the lights off a little bit, it's gonna get better. All right, guys, check it out. This is Church and Spilled Blood at night. Guys, I think it's way better than the one on the Red Square. Saint what was the name? Wasn't Bass? It was on B. Who's from Moscow? Let me know. This is better than the one in front of Kremlin. I remember your trip to Tver. Yes, and you saw only the live stream. I had filmed the whole next day. basil, St. Basil's. Thank you so much. This is, I think, more beautiful than St. Basil's, even from inside. One thing that I know for sure, that this is way better than St. Basil's inside. This is like one of the epic places. Oh, well, that's fine. I'm telling you, totally fine. So there's some people selling stuff at this time of day. Inside, it's closed already, guys. So most of the museums close around 6. This closes as well, but worry not. But by the way, filming live is prohibited also from this place. I had a WhatsApp call with my mom because I wanted to show you her. She is very religious, and babushka came to me. Oh, you cannot film. And what can shock you, as a Westerner, continuing this topic, is that you're able to actually just say something and not do it. Because I think I was in the right. So I said, yeah, I'm not filming. Then I just continued talking with my mom. And that's fine, unless you're doing something really, illegal stuff. But I just said no and continued because I was like offended by it. Like, why not? My mom cannot come here. I stood my ground. So this is something that that might shock you in Russia. You can do stuff that official people claim you not to. Of course, when I'm talking to police or stuff, I'm talking about like a official babushka at a museum. And once again, I'm talking about harmless stuff. If you destroying the artwork, you're gonna get Oh, I didn't know that, Edelwolf. I did not know that. So here we have beautiful Church of Christ the Savior on spilled blood. And yes, I was saying that if you want to see it inside, just write Church of Spilled Blood, Igor in Russia inside, or not even use the word inside. You will find the videos from inside this beautiful cathedral. I've done a couple of them. Привет, Татьяна. Привет всем из Санкт-Петербурга. Добро пожаловать в Россию. Welcome to Russia. Да. Именно так. Именно так. Hello, Linna. Long time. We're going to continue to Italiansky Street with our topic, what will shock you in Russia. And guys, one thing that will shock you also is that you will find tons of history, especially here in St. Petersburg and Moscow, but all around Russia, anywhere you go, outside the city, inside the city, places that had legendary battles in the Second World War, Great Patriotic War, First World War, connected to it, not directly to it, because thankfully no battles in towns. History from the Russian Empire, history from the early days of Russia, and you will see them all everywhere. Yes, I know. I don't like crowds because this is like one of the places that is very, very popular. Let's give him some tip, guys. Plays really nice. How much do I have here? Give you some tips, guys. Alright guys, as promised, let's go check out Italiansky Street and off to the metro. Very romantic right now to just walk around. And this is open, this is beautiful. This is Alexandrovsky or Mihailovsky Park. I forgot which name is it. I always confuse the two. But anyways, it's a really nice park here. And you can connect yourself to the other side, and it has Michael's Castle over there. Oh man, I miss my wife. I wish she could be here with me. Of course, I shouldn't be streaming back then. I love doing videos, guys. But you know, I have to learn to be able to do stuff without camera as well. And everything is open because I do too much stuff, guys. Look at this, guys. From 1941 to 45. This is a new place. This thing. Is this an artwork or what is it? Ремонт электричества на канале Грибоедова. This sorry. Artwork says it's a fixing of electricity on the canal of Griboyedova. This is the one canal that we just were walking by. I'm gonna walk now. And this is owned by Isakivsky Cathedral, the museum of Isakivsky Cathedral, St. Isaac's Cathedral. One thing, hold up, oh, my battery's even dying. Some artworks, I don't know how legit are they. Guys, we should do, would you be interested in doing would you be interested in watching the night shopping again with Igor? Or would you rather not? And of course the other question is, do you wanna go to the suburbs at night, like far from the city center? So this is Griboyedova Canal, and actually this is the one next to Sennaya that we saw. This is the same canal, guys. Actually, where's the second entrance to Nevsky Prospect metro station? Is it on Italiansky Street? No. I don't know. Bulky, hello Igor. Hey Bulky. I can hear a horse. Let's run to the horse. Oh yeah. Beautiful horse. One of the museums over here, Русский музей, Государственный русский музей, National Russian Museum. I'm coming to Moscow in 2 weeks. Looking forward very much. Oh, so nice. Are you gonna? How many days are you in Moscow? Let us know. Alright guys, I'm gonna turn to Italianskaya Street from here. Or should I? Yeah, it looks cool. Just look at this. 15 days. You gotta come to St. Petersburg for, I don't know, for 3 days minimum. If you like 15 days in in St. Petersburg, you should visit Moscow, and of course loads of different cities all around. If you're in St. Petersburg, minimum I suggest you to visit, well, a lot of people like it, go to Vyborg. It takes 1 hour. I might do it. I haven't been there since the early year. I might do it like tomorrow or the day after. Let's see. Then, of course, maybe Gachina. Maybe. I prefer Gachina personally. In St. Moscow, of course, there's a lot of cities, the Golden Ring cities outside, but they do take more time to travel there. So one thing is to travel to St. Petersburg and vice versa. But it's not enough for 1 day. But if you must, even the 1 day, full day, you have to come to whatever the city, St. Petersburg or Moscow, very, very early. The first ones are leaving like at 5 a.m. Well, they do have night trains, but I'm speaking about the fast ones, which means Sapsan and Lastichka. Arrive early and leave really, really late. That's the only option if you're coming for 1 day. But in any case, leave early because you're going to have full day ahead of you instead of traveling. Notice it's 4 hours trip. So I hope you now understand and think about it. And if you need more like detailed tips, let me know. I help lots of travelers. Guys, this here is the second most important and popular. Yes, now I remember the third Mihailovsky Theater. There it is, guys. Mihailovsky Theater. And I was once here with my wife. We watched, hold up. And it's also made a short video about it. The Nutcracker, I think. Go check it out. Mihailovsky Theater, Igor in Russia, you might find it. Awesome, Balky, nice. Remember, check out the guide, the ultimate guide, the latest one, to know about banks, exchange rates, about what else? Exchange rates, change money, bring in money, a SIM card, and bank. Yeah, you should get a bank card on the first day or second day. All right, guys, stop beefing in the chat. Just enjoy the rare view to Russia. Yeah, and this is Mihailovsky. It's really, really beautiful inside. It's not as epic as Mariinsky, but like I said, it's the second most important. And that's Mihailovsky Palace, which I've also filmed fully. Guys, I've done a lot of stuff, but I'm not sure where is the metro. Where is the metro over here? I'm not sure at all. I never used the second entrance. So let's see. Igor, look, Helsinki old bus station house on the right. Which one? This one? Is it? I know old Finnish so-called VR, Russian railway company, Finnish railway company. It was on Lenin Square next to Finlandsky railway station, where I was today. I actually was there today and I filmed it. Guys, let's check out Peter the Great before entering Italianska Street, which is here. This is the Russian Broadway here. People actually chilling here. Check it out. You're just sitting here, having discussions. Something that is not common in well, for example, in Finland at this time, no. People have to be drunk to be here and act accordingly. People are here sitting in quiet. Wow, that's very cool. Joe, let's see. I might. That's the thing. I don't know about timetables. I might actually be leaving to another location, which I don't know yet. I have to do it tomorrow. Think about tomorrow. Of course, here we had a Bobrov music at last winter. I know it's beautiful, guys. Let's just take a look also to Just take a look to Italiansky Street, Italian Street. And of course, why Italian? I don't know for sure the history of, but in general, my guess is Italian architecture plays a very important role in the beauty of St. Petersburg. St. Petersburg is combination, big work from Italian architects, influence from Holland. Peter the Great loved, was it Amsterdam? Which one did? And yeah. So right here is on the corner is a bar, a lonely dog, stray dog. I forgot the name. It is founded by three greats, but I remember only the one. I'm not a big literature guy. It was founded by Dostoevsky himself. And this place has a symphony, what do you call those? This is Большой зал, symphony orchestral theater, what you call it. You have drama theaters here. You have all kinds of stuff. Yes, Бродячая собака, wandering dog. Yes, Joe. By the way, check out Joe Morales' channel on Telegram. Cuban in Moscow, Cuban in Russia. He traveled to Russia and is just doing a great trips. He was Moscow, Nizhny Novgorod. Now he's in St. Petersburg. Are you willing to do an interview if I talk to you on camera? If I'm in town. Well, I'll be in town, but I'm not sure tomorrow or when was it. What you think, Joe? This is the third Joe or fourth Joe. This is the fourth Joe, by the way, that I know from Russia. All right, check it out. A little bit too... one thing you're going to be shocked, by the way. This is how we're going to finish. Cuban in Russia, yes. Cuban American in Russia, got it. Go check it out, guys, on Telegram. One thing you're going to be shocked, because we are in theme as we cross the legendary Большой зал, the big hall, and people are coming out of the theater over here. Большой зал Санкт-Петербургского комедийский Philharmonical Theater. Yes, anyways, the thing you're going to be shocked is that in Russian neighborhoods, not city central necessarily, but like especially neighborhoods, you're going to be, during the nighttime when people come from work and stuff, the neighborhoods, whoa, hallelujah plays. A little bit ADHD, sorry guys. You're going to see that the cars are fully blocking everything ways. You know, people don't have lots of spaces to park in the big neighborhoods of big cities. So people doing all kinds of stuff to get their car parked. And that means first places are legal, second are almost illegal, the second row, and the third ones is like bluntly almost blocking the road. So that's what you're going to see and be shocked, but that's normal. Yes, Theater музыкальной комедии, theater of musical comedy. And Philharmonical Theater has Большой зал and a smaller hall, big hall and smaller hall. And there's even more stuff up ahead. That's why it's called unofficially amongst St. Petersburgian guides, maybe. I read it in a book. I never heard it before, but I like the term. So they call it the Russian Broadway Grand Palace. All right. Hello, Seattle, Michael. It's always nice to hear from you. Seattle on spot. So I think there's gonna be one more. Wow, check it out. Just look at this. Wow. Muzei Lego Museum. Really, again, see on the stream, West Media right that the West car's not working. Yeah, trust me, they work all right. I've never been here before, guys. What is this? It's like Matrix. Oh, and here's a restaurant, Shastia. It's another location they have. Oh, right. Because I knew this place is on against right across St. Isaac's Cathedral. Shastia means happiness. We'll be having dinner or lunch at Cuba tomorrow. Yeah. I'm a big fan of Russia. I'm one of those who was born and raised under the care of Soviet Union, and like most people, I did not hate it. I loved it all these years. Me too, guys. Me too. Right. This is a really nice spot. Notice it's Thursday. A quiet place in some. You have to know this place to get there, and it was packing with people. Is the microphone on? Microphone is on. Anyways, I was saying that it's Thursday and the bars are pretty nicely filled with people. People are eating, drinking. That's normal life. Let's say in the most happiest country in the world, it's quite common to see restaurants closed throughout the week after 6 and being basically often empty and semi-full, maybe one day a week, a little few hours a week. Alright guys, here's Passage, by the way. This is a beautiful, by the way, beautiful, I'm gonna check it out guys. From here, let's go through this Passage. This is an epic historical. I've done this video before, but you're gonna see it again. This is a historical shopping mall. Hold on, what did they say about camera? They say professional camera only with an agreement, but I don't think gimbal is professional. Проходить еще можно? And this way, I got his unofficial clearance. Did you notice? The Tactics of Igor. Yes, check it out. This is historical passage from the 19th century, I think. This is a cool stuff. Looks like a brain, but it's it's more like a cloud. Cloud number 9. Secret agent tactics. Yes. Yes, 1848, guys. Passage. In Russian, Passage, which is like old Russian. And you do have a second floor that I've never visited. And I've also filmed supermarket here on Passage on my channel. Yes, this is very nice at New Year's Eve, true. Everything is pretty expensive here, guys. This is on Nevsky. This is the Passage, well, passage connecting Italianskaya Street and Nevsky, because I actually decided I'm gonna go through that normal entrance to where? Well, to the metro. And yes, check it out. There's a Mother Mary of God and God. There's a typical old Russian style. You have a blessing of a church icon there, Russian Orthodox. I haven't read comments for a while, so sorry. Michael, I hope you're okay with your spinal surgery, man. Oh, but the floor is historical original. Nice. All right, guys, we're out. What's the dollar rate at the center? Well, it's basically, you don't have, this is not like a super touristy places of the, let's say, Arabic countries. you don't have like, well, that's a generalization, so sorry. So the dollar is 90 today, and euro is 103. So very, very good price. It's a good rate. And the center, well, remember, I suggest you go to the center in Sennaya, for example, and get yourself a good rate from, by the way, that lady had a Che Guevara hat with a Cuban flag. I don't know, did you see it? She passed it. If Joe from Cuba is still here. Well, American Cuban, I'm sorry. I'm from Cuba. But yeah, you can, there is a connection from Cuba as well. Firefly Robert, greetings from Batshit Bonkers, Britain. Yeah, the lady, whoa, check it out. Check it out. This is like historical entrance, and you can see some stuff here. Wow. Because the door opens. This is so cool. All right, guys. Oh, I'm so far away. Guys, this is the chance to do some Q&A for 1 minute. I'm gonna go into a rock bar, and it won't have internet probably. I might take you with me though. Maybe not. Let's see. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna cut you off. Here's the same church, a bit closer. This is the Armenian church. And it doesn't look like Turkish hotels either. Yes. But guys, what I meant is that you don't have like people selling on the streets for fake exchange rates, money. You don't see that, ever. You don't have like, movable transfer, money exchange offices on wheels on the super touristy places. You just don't. So you have banks offer this for a little bit worse exchange rate, and then of course, these places that I'm mentioning, the private exchange rates offices, exchange offices, money exchange. And this is the Gostiny Dvor from the other side, and this is the blue green line connecting. You can cross underneath and connect it to blue line metro. All right, guys. I think it's time to for me to chill for a little bit. I'm really tired. I promised myself I wouldn't overdo, but then I did long streaming for my. You can subscribe to my other channel, City Life Walks, where I just walk. It's gonna be quiet city ambience channel. Then of course subscribe to West to East Quest with some Russian translated dubbed content, and of course subscribe and this video if you're new to the channel. I'm Igor Russia. I'm a foreigner traveling to Russia and filming this extensively. I'm gonna go to this rock pub behind and grab probably a beer or a vodka. I might do a vodka. All right, and what's the exchange rate at the private offices? Well, that was the private office amount that I told you. I don't even look at the normal banks, because it's usually like few rubles up to 10 rubles weaker, and over 10 rubles weaker on the Estonian side. Yes. I found the best exchange rate at the corner of Nevsky and Mayakovskaya. So was it like a private place as well? I guess it is. Because you would say probably a bank, right? Because banks have the same rates all across the country. One of the good ones, if you have, don't do it, I don't recommend it. But when you do a Sberbank or other bank account in Russia, which will help you a lot, you're gonna get a card. You can also create euro or dollar accounts. So you can put euros inside a bank and they will be there as euros. And these euros you can exchange within the system. So that exchange rate is better than their physical one. but don't do it because you have to travel, bring the money in, go to the bank, do all this. Don't do it. It's not worth it. I'm just showing off that I know stuff. All right, my friends, private island, like I said, yes. Yes, go watch Aurora video next, and then Anna's Rynok video. Go check it out. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. This is Igor in Russia. I'm going to grab a drink. I'm really tired, but I enjoyed this video. This is the video about what will shock you in Russia, and there's plenty more probably, and most of them are positive. Take care, and bye-bye from St. Petersburg, Russia. Bye-bye, y'all. Пока-пока. Good night. Good night, Michael. Good night, Edelwolf, Artyom, Raymond, Linnea, Aima, Gloria, Firefly Robert, Yelena. All you guys. Bye-bye.